Hi everyone, today is Tuesday the 9th of May 2017. So May is the 5th month for the 5th angel known as Satan. That is why Theresa May is the British Prime Minister. She actually has May in her name as in the month of May, because she represents the woman of wickedness who works with the 5th angel, Satan, to bring about destruction and chaos. See how she was born in 1956 for the 5th age and the 5th angel. We're in the 4th age at the moment. We have to pass over the 5th age with that 5th angel. So, Theresa May Theresa May pledges to lift fox hunting. And then even Theresa May confirms she wants to bring back fox hunting after secret Tory plot exposed. So, secret Tory plot exposed. Just like the Illuminati and Freemasons are having their secrets exposed to the general public. It's the exact same thing what happens with Hillary Clinton and those emails. It's the exact same sort of thing. Theresa May's wearing red for Satan. And even these guys here are wearing red for Satan as well. Her party being blue is a great deception. Because the Conservatives want you to think that they're all for Jesus, Israel, and Jacob, when really they're not. They're against Jesus, Israel, and Jacob. Because they just want the money to stay up top with the elite, so that the poor people don't get hardly any money. So, basically, all political parties are bad. They're all corrupt. Like, I recommend, if you live in the UK, on June 8th, vote either Lib Dem or UKIP, because they haven't been getting enough publicity. Like, Labour and Conservative have been getting too much publicity, in my opinion. So, anyway, basically, she is coming after the foxes. Representing, she's coming after the dogs. Because we're nearing the end of the time of the dog, and we're nearing the end of the time of grace and mercy. Because foxes are related to dogs massively. I believe they share some of their genes and DNA. So anyway, let's just get on with this anyway. Felicity Jones, she represents the Revelation 12 woman. See this woman right here? See how she has the same hair color as Felicity Jones? This woman does. So, that being said, right? The Princess Leia also represents this woman, and so does Rey. And even Felicity Jones's character that she plays in Rogue One, Jyn Erso, she represents this woman as well. So basically, right, I think that Felicity Jones is like one of the greatest actresses of all time. Like, well, she's one of the many women that I fancy. Like, she's literally like my number one woman. So anyway, let's just play a bit of this clip anyway.
I know. Crazy.
She said the word crazy, just like she was in that film, like crazy.
Crazy? She's lovely, don't get me wrong, but I can assure you she and I are complete. She's lovely, don't get me wrong, but crazy. As for Daisy, she's lovely, don't get me wrong, but I can assure you she and I are completely different people. For one thing, she's partial to Matt Smith's Doctor Who, and, well, I'm more of a David Tennant fan. Also,
Right. Let's just analyse that. Daisy Ridley is more of a fan of Matt Smith's Doctor. Isn't it funny how Daisy Lowe used to go out with Matt Smith, who plays the 11th Doctor? So you have Daisy Lowe and you have Daisy Ridley. Isn't it funny that it's like two Daisies? Like one used to go out with the actor he played the 11th Doctor, and the other one, well, is partial to Matt Smith's Doctor. I mean, even her last name, Lowe, that's symbolism. Because at the moment she is down low until the time comes when she ascends into heaven. Because obviously when she's in heaven she'll be up top. Like that is why like Daisy Ridley and Daisy Lowe represent this woman. Like I mean, see how she's wearing blue for Israel, Jacob, and Jesus. Just like Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite is also wearing blue for Israel, Jacob, and Jesus. Because that's right, Elizabeth represents this woman as well. Just like River Song does. Just like Elizabeth Sladen does, who played Sarah Jane Smith. She has literally ascended into heaven because Elizabeth Sladen sadly passed away. So, look, her middle name is even Clara. Just like one of the Doctor's companions is called Clara. Clara, played by Jenna Coleman, who also represents this woman. So you see how it's like a vicious circle? Like, see how her name is River Song? The song part, just like you have an actual songbird, and even like Songbird from Bioshock Infinite as well. Because this songbird represents the eagle mentioned in Revelation 12 of the Bible. See the great eagle mentioned there, and then and even the river part of her name, that's got to do with, see this water and this flood mentioned here. It's got to do with that. God have mercy on us all. The Grox always says that the Doctor out of Doctor Who represents Satan, but I have to disagree because I actually represent it. Sorry, I have to disagree because I actually think the Doctor represents Jesus, because this episode, the wedding of River Song, actually represents the wedding feast of the Lamb. For those who don't know, the Lamb is another name for Jesus. Like, here's the Doctor, the Jesus Christ character, getting married to River Song, the Rev 12 woman character. See, here's another example in the same photo. Amy, the Rev 12 woman, getting married to Rory, the Jesus character. That's why Arthur Darvill, who plays Rory in Doctor Who, that's why he went on to play a vicar in Broadchurch, because it proves that he's on the good side of Christianity. I mean, even that he plays a Jesus character in Legends of Tomorrow. So basically, even Doc Brown out of Back to the Future represents Jesus as well. Like, see how he has long hair, just like they thought Jesus had long hair. And well, even William Hartnell's Doctor had like similar hair to that. But anyway, the point is, do you see the similarities between Doctor Who and Doc Brown? Like, they both have time machines. And they're both, obviously, doctors. So, well, they're both scientists. I mean, even this device on his head could represent an Illuminati pyramid. Like us being underneath the mountains of Egypt and such. God have mercy on us all. I mean, remember, she's called Elizabeth. She's called Elizabeth. And they both represent this woman. Like, it could even be to do with, like, Liz 10, who was another character in Doctor Who. It could even be to do with Elizabeth Shaw, who was another character in Doctor Who. So, basically, Felicity Jones said that she was partial to David Tennant's Doctor, which is the 10th Doctor. Now, isn't it funny that Felicity Jones herself happened to be in a David Tennant episode of Doctor Who? Can that be just a coincidence? Who knows? It was the Unicorn and the Wasp episode. I mean, maybe it's because that episode had Agatha Christie in it. Well, obviously not the actual Agatha Christie. It was an actress playing Agatha Christie. But maybe it's got to do with the fact that Agatha Christie represents the Revelation 12 woman as well. Like, I mean, that episode was literally teeming with Revelation 12 woman characters. Felicity was in it. The actress who played Agatha was in it. And even, well, Catherine Tate, aka Donna Noble, she represents that Rev 12 woman as well. She was in that episode. Here we have Liz 10. Now, she could be your Michelle Obama's character, because obviously she's black. And here's Elizabeth Shaw that I was talking about. And here's the 10th Doctor that I was talking about. Joanna Page played Queen Elizabeth in this episode because both Queen Elizabeth and Joanna Page represent that Rev 12 woman. Here we have the perfect symbolism. There's Trump with the vaccine. There's Trump, this clown. There's the vaccine, see? And there's the robots, because robots are taking all of our jobs, and they're going to rise up and overthrow the human race. And then there's 4 for the 4th age that we're in at the moment. See the white for heaven and the blue for Jesus.